It's better I don't get married than say I marry person called killer. I'm not scared of you. I'm scared
of what you will do to you.
What I will do to you. You don't get story where you want them to make fish fake me. As I did, like they be a pain die. What if you kill yourself? I will survive.
Even me as a man, I'm afraid of you.
You don't have to.
I'm afraid of you. I can't wait. We just finish podcast now and shift to this side.
You don't get it. I am not who you say I am. Why should I care? I know they are real men of God.
Okay.
But the truth is, I don't give a fuck about them.
He tell me something make am come church. He just say find guests dey the church. This is his mindset. This na the reason we can come church, nothing else.
I was constantly molested by brothers, evangelists.
The church is not a place where people are already perfected.
Childhood traumas don't go away. It's better you are an adult when certain things happen to you. So along the line, I encountered a reverend father. May his soul rest in pieces.
All right. On today's episode, I have an amazing guest with us who is going to be talking to us, telling us a story. As a matter of fact, when I hear the story, up till now, I've not been able to put myself together. So I'd like to introduce her, Miss Eunice. She's here with us. Family Clinic will always bring to you what will bring about change. So keep subscribing and keep watching. So we are here over to Eunice to tell us, Eunice, when I heard about your story, I was touched. Like I said earlier, up till now, I have not been able to put myself together because it's so touching, But I would like the people to hear what the story is about. Can you share with us?
Growing up as a teenager, right? My mom was Catholic Charismatic Renewal Coordinator. She's that type that goes to church in the morning and comes back by 12 in the midnight.
Oh.
Yes, so my father was always there in place of my mother.
Okay.
So up till now, I'm not close to my mother because she was never there. She was just a mean mother who thinks that is by shouting that you can train up a child. Even when you try to tell her things, she doesn't want to listen to you, especially when you are talking about a brother in the church, a reverend father, a charismatic whatever. She thinks you are lying. She doesn't give you listening ear. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. Maybe the whole church thing got into her head that she cared less about her family. And her children. I wouldn't say she's a bad person.
Yeah.
But the truth is, this whole thing made me hate the church. Because I was surrounded by pedophiles.
Oh, wow.
Yes, in the name of brothers, charismatic brothers, evangelists.
Wow.
But I dare not speak because my mom will not even believe me to start with. She's going to scold me and shut me up. So along the line, I encountered a reverend father. May his soul rest in pieces. Because he tried to rape me, molest me. My mom sent me to him, so I went to visit him. He came back. I was a teenager, I was around 14.
Wow.
Normal, like he came back abroad from abroad. He was like, oh, she sent me, I should come and get some things. No man, I went there with a clear heart. About getting there, this man tried to have his way. I pushed him and I ran away. I went to, because of the fear of nobody's going to believe you now.
Yeah.
So I kept it to myself up till now. Until I heard that he passed away. So along the line, something happened. My mom was looking for her money. She's the type that she ties money.
Yeah.
And she's careless. She keeps money carelessly, or in the name of hiding the money. Yeah, growing up as a child, as a teenager, of course I'll steal from my mother or from my father. If I don't steal from them, I can't go out and steal. I rather take their money, of which they pass 500, 1,000 normal now, to buy sweets, chewing. It's nothing serious, So she was looking for her money, like 50,000 naira at that time, and she was like, I'm the one that took her money, this one, that one. I took her money and I went to squander it on my boyfriend, blah, blah, blah.
Maybe you're just child.
No, I'm the third girl, or the last girl. And sincerely, as at that time, I was a tomboy. For those that knows me very well,
Yeah.
I used to act like a man.
Okay.
In short, I wear male clothes, so I don't really get time for man.
Yes.
What I was practicing there was this jockeying, DJ work. Yes, I was once a DJ as a teenager, of which it really brought issues between me and my mom. As a matter of fact, she wanted to arrest the person that was teaching me the DJ work. As at that time,
Because she know they okay with that.
she wasn't okay with it. She believes it's a worldly thing.
Okay.
You get, of which I'm not gonna forgive her. You know why? Because by now I know where for doing it. If you have my DJ work.
Yeah.
So that aside, I was always out. So anytime I'm out, she used to think I'm with men. You understand? But me, only me knows not DJ work I did too.
Yes.
But when she eventually found out that it was the DJ work, she wanted to arrest the guy.
Yes.
Of which I refused. She arrested me instead. Yes, she arrested me instead. I was dirty in the evening when my dad came back. My dad is late now. May so rest in peace. And he was like, "Where's my child?" and all of that. And he heard I was in the police station. Normal. There was quarrel. There was people like, "How dare you? A child, police station, how?" And that was how my mom came and bailed me.
Your mom came back to be with you.
Yeah,
Baby.
she came back herself to bail me. Why? Because I was learning DJ work. Nothing serious. Okay, fast forward to when she was looking for.
Were you adopted or she's a biological mom?
She's my biological mom.
Interesting.
So fast forward to when she was looking for her money.
Yeah.
When I go back, she was like, "I'm the one that took the money. That I took the money and I went out to squander it with my boyfriend, blah blah blah." She was saying a lot. That very day, to be sincere with you, I did not come back home. But something happened. I was raped. That very day. You get, I was drugged. I was raped. But based on the kind of mom I have, I
You
couldn't
don't speak. You know if you tell them anything.
I
Because you know
couldn't
say she
say
don't
it to
believe.
anyone. No, she won't even listen to me to start with. So I kept it to myself. So when I go back, I was hearing somebody's looking for 50,000 naira. And she was like, "It's me." I took it, I went to squander
She
it.
accused you again.
Yeah, she said it was me. I went to squander her money, blah 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 blah. I was like, really? It's not me. I should go and look for her money or I should leave her house. I thought it was a joke. She didn't allow me enter the house because all this kind of when we say that their voice is loud past their husband. As a matter of fact, it's more like my dad. They have a say in the house. Because before my dad talk one, because he's a very quiet man. He doesn't like stress. Before he talk one, she don't talk 20. So for peace to reign, I just had to leave. I was still around the compound. If my mom goes out to work, I go into bed and I still come out. Before she comes, I can run out. I did that for some time. I got tired. She wasn't ready to allow me inside the house, even after like a week. A lot of people tried talking to her, but she refused. And so I left the house. I went into the streets as a child. Along the line, I met some doctors because I got pregnant. Along the line,
From the rape.
yes. Along the line, I met some doctors who deceived me, how they are going to help me, and then again they molest me again. And at the end of the day, I removed it through the AC. Before I removed it, this child was already 4 months, or even more. It was already forming, which was very risky. But I was like, what will I do? I do not have a mother that will listen to me. Where will I start from? I just have to take this. Whatever happens, happens. And so I went ahead. I removed it, not knowing that they didn't do it properly. So the formation was the inside of me. They removed just the blood, and I mean it was there. It was in there decaying.
Wow.
As a matter of fact, there was a day I was walking on the road. I mean, I started bleeding. I mean, road in the afternoon. It was an old woman that dragged me and used a wrapper to tie me and all of that. You need to see this belt. It was very, very thick. That was falling off my body on the road. It was very embarrassing. And after that, I didn't know I was still carrying a dead child inside of me. At the time, I started smelling. Yes, I started smelling at the time. I started smelling. People were asking, I was, if I passed, you ask her,
What's happening?
what's going on, what's smelling here? I didn't know, I was a child, I didn't know anything. First of all, I went to a park to start with
Yeah.
because I didn't know. Because nobody was going to listen to me, I didn't know who to go to. I was not close to any of my sisters because I believe they are all judgmental, just like my mother.
Yeah, your sisters. They were supposed to guide you.
So I was doing all of this by myself.
Yourself.
I was doing all of it by myself. So it got to a point my dad was tired of the whole thing. I mean, my friends, they were telling me that my dad is looking for me and all of that. My dad was sick, as a matter of fact, because he's a very soft-hearted person.
Yes.
But I refused to go home still. But my dad called for a meeting in the village. His brothers, everybody were present, and I go to the village. And something happened in the parlor. I was there alone, in my father's parlor. Something came out from my body. It was the dead child that has formed, that has been smelling all along, that came out from my body. I mean, it fell off. I picked it myself. I went to throw it into a pit toilet and acted like nothing happened. So
Wow.
the meeting was for peace. I mean, why would you throw the same child you're protecting from wolves, you throw her into the streets because let's assume I took the
Took the
50,000.
50,000.
I'm so fucking what? I've seen parents in that area, their children steal.
Yes.
They do a lot of things. I mean, armed robbery.
Yes.
They protect them and send them abroad because they don't want their children to be locked up in one cell or one prison for the rest of their life or for a few years.
Yes.
They protect their children. But you're not even sure. Okay, now the funniest part is that along the line, my father saw the money. In her packing store, she has a packing store where she packs her things. I mean, rats don't chop part of the money. The so-called money. And up
The
till
50K
now,
she's looking for.
she
People
has
say
not apologized.
they can't see the
Yeah, my
50K.
father later saw that money.
And rats don't chop out of the money.
Yes, the money that made her
So you were accused wrongly.
into the streets. Yeah, and in the streets, I saw a lot of things. But the only thing that saved me was the fact that I hated men.
Why?
What kind of question is that? Why would I hate men?
Because of the experience.
Yes, first of all, in the house, I was constantly molested by brothers, evangelists. Even though there was no penetration.
Yeah.
Then the day I was drugged was my first experience like I was raped, actually. So I've been molested severally by the so-called body of the church. So up till now, I laugh when I see pastors, reverend fathers, name it, only other. In short, I hate them because I feel like they are all fake.
But there's still some
I really
exceptions.
don't give a fuck about that. For real, I don't care.
The thing,
You were
If they
You
are
were-
real ones, I don't care about them. It's in their pockets.
at least your dad was a real one.
I said the only reason why I still believe there are few good men out there
Yeah.
because I had a good father. If my father was a useless man,
You know, generalized men.
yes, maybe I feel he put poison for them
Are you serious?
without them even knowing.
Do you have a brother?
Poison. Yes, I do have a brother.
And is your brother different?
I don't care.
Oh,
He doesn't stay with me to start with.
Okay.
The only thing I do is send. He can't stay with me.
why?
No, you don't understand.
you know that
I don't want.
That's
I don't want him
feeling
around me.
Okay, is it that resentment that is still?
Yeah. It's still affecting me. Most times, I just want to be on my own.
Have you tried to get help,
Help from
therapy?
therapy. What kind of therapy?
Because we know I'm saying this, the viewer out there might not be able to see how pretty you look, how pretty you are, and I can tell that there are still some measure of sweetness inside you, despite your bad or your horrible past experiences. So I don't think you'll be doing yourself justice by depriving or by concluding on that aspect of your life, despite all these qualities that still exists.
don't get it. There's this lie that always circulates that
Okay.
time heals, right?
Yeah.
But it's not true.
Time doesn't heal.
It doesn't heal nothing. Those things don't go away. You live with it for the rest of your life. You just look for a way to live with it. At one point, you remember them.
You know,
They live with you. No matter the therapy you get,
yes.
it lives with you to the rest of your life. Especially when you hear stories related to what you've experienced in the past. I don't know if you understand. You
Yeah.
can never get over it.
Right.
Okay,
You will
the
live with
thing
it.
is this, I understand the point you're coming from, but we will not generalize that this is because it happens to be that pastors or evangelists are involved. Then we therefore generalize that the body of Christ, these are their characters.
Yeah.
You know, we cannot generalize it because even in the Bible, Jesus had disciples. He had those who betrayed him. The same thing in this world we are there. If there is anything that has original, most surely has the faith.
Not having faith.
So, and therefore, the church is not a place where people are already perfected. The church is also we can say the church is also a marketplace where various kinds of people come with whatever they have,
Or you
whatever they
can
grew up with.
you can even call the church a hospital.
Do you understand?
I know. I understand
so people
you.
come. So people come with different. We as a matter of fact, it's for perfecting people. This church is meant to perfect people
I
with
understand.
their attitude, with whatever. Some of them came into the church with a different kind of motive. Like I was talking to which brother me and they talk one day. He tell me 17 make I come church. He just say find guests in the church. This is his mindset. This is not the reason why we can come church, nothing else. So such a brother now, free state church for 1 year, they committed, join the choir, do whatever thing, and rape a sister in church. Do you understand? And they say the body of Christ. But we don't come to church and you find us in the gate assessing your character.
Sorry to cut you short.
Scanning your
But it's always the body of Christ. It's always them. Why always them?
it's just like what I'm explaining.
Oh
It's just like when
well, the truth is, I know they are real men of God.
okay.
But the truth is, I don't give a fuck about them.
So this has affected your
Perception.
church life.
I don't go to church.
Why? Because of this.
They make me laugh.
Everything they do make you laugh.
Yes.
Wow.
They make you laugh like it's
Yeah.
funny to you.
It's funny, very funny.
Do you study the Bible? Do you study the Word of God on your own or something?
Or rather you say you believe God.
I believe there is God. Why not?
I believe there's Jesus. So will you guys be a Christian?
I'm not a Christian.
Okay, you're not a Christian.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, what? You mean?
I just believe in God.
Just believe in God.
Yeah.
And that works for you
Perfectly well.
perfectly well.
Yes.
Wow.
It's something you said that I would like to maybe probably come in and do a little bit of correction. You know, when you talked about Naya, I know it has affected the mindset and everything. That's why I'm saying you're not going to church. But there's something I want to say to you. People who go through things like this, you see, the mistake we make is we begin to think that we can find ourselves or call ourselves back again because it has actually affected you. You are traumatized. Now, you are going elsewhere to see where you can sort the solution. But the truth is, it is only the love of God.
I am not going anywhere.
It is only the love of God that I think that can.
Yeah,
that
The funny part is-
brings you back to
But
stay.
it's wrong. You don't have to say I'm going elsewhere.
Yeah.
I'm
She's not even
anywhere. You don't
going
get the
anywhere.
point.
Hers is that
I'm not
she's
going
even
anywhere.
absolute about the fact that she doesn't need help.
You don't get it.
That's bad.
I don't
She's
need help from
yes,
anybody.
because she feels that pain has come to stay and it will never leave. So you have decided to live with it.
Childhood traumas
Yeah.
don't go away. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. It's better you're an adult when certain things happen to you. You see, childhood traumas, don't allow anybody to deceive you. Check any girl child, even a boy child that is suffering from childhood trauma, no matter what, it affects their life. Most of these guys you are seeing that lives recklessly, that don't see women as anything.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
If you check where they are
Their
coming
foundation.
from, it's
Childhood
Childhood trauma.
Yes.
These things don't go away.
There's a gospel
just-
artist
you
that's in his
just-
50s now. He
yes.
refused to get married
You
because
just
of childhood trauma.
childhood trauma.
He was
don't
raped
go
by his
away.
uncle and his
Are we gonna say
cousin.
that there is no solution?
There is no remedy. If you break,
No,
if you
I would
break-
agree
if
with you that there's no
sorry,
remedy.
I understand you guys don't understand. It's fine. But if
Okay.
you break a glass cup right now,
You can't,
if you like pack and try arrange and use sellotape, it can never go back the same. That's why sometimes before you say some things, you think about it, because once you've said it, you can't take it back.
But the challenge now is, are you never going to forgive your mom?
You don't understand. I carry wrapper go beg my mama on top of what she do me.
You did.
Yes.
Did she
When
accept?
I went back home, I used rapper. In Igbo language, ejili ofo.
yes.
I went to beg her. If she thinks she's right, fine. I always say something. Everybody knows what they are doing. Everybody knows what they are doing.
But sorry. It get what you they do. Or are there some character you've exhibited at the point while you're growing up where your one take they always pick on you?
Okay, calm down.
You understand?
Sorry. You're married. You have kids.
Yes.
By God's grace, we'll be here. They'll grow up
Yes.
to that age.
Yeah.
You see this teenage, this age, that
Yes.
age, it's a must. My younger brother was exhibiting it. Mama, I don't calm down. It's normal for children.
Yeah.
So are you going to
Yeah.
throw your child away
Away because of
because of
Because of
those
yeah, kind
normal
of
streets.
like it's rubbish?
Yes.
Ejikolo offer. I've begged her, even after all of that. Till now, she doesn't know what I went through.
You didn't tell her
Did
all
you
this
tell her? Did you give her
I
any
did not
idea?
tell anybody.
Wow.
all these years.
Yes,
How many years you there now? Sorry.
I'm 27.
27.
Yes.
Wow.
Don't you think that's too much for you to be bottling inside
Alone.
alone all this while?
Is it too much?
Yes, it is.
I don't think it's too much because people are very judgmental.
As far as I'm concerned, I stand to be corrected.
Yeah.
I think all this is a charade. Why do I call it a charade? I think you're trying to appear stone cold hearted. But I'm seeing you here directly. Not from the viewer's perspective now. I'm seeing you here directly and I can't actually conclude that you are completely all that you're trying to show the world. That hardness,
Okay,
that
okay, now,
street,
sorry to cut
Yeah.
you short. I'm not showing the world anything. I don't care about the world.
really.
Yes, I don't care about the world. I'm just living my life. I'm not showing anybody anything. I don't care who's
You're living it
watching.
every day as it comes.
I'm just living my life, and there is something I'm trying to do also. I'm trying to make my mom understand that I will become somebody, regardless. I must become somebody. That one not for sure. I don't know what happened. I don't know why she treated me differently, and I really don't care. But the truth is that I've forgiven my mother. I promise you that. And if you want to look for my trouble now, try do and go where my mama did. Then you would not like my reaction.
Yeah.
The only thing is that we are not close. We
It
don't
doesn't
talk.
affect the way you love her.
People don't talk.
We don't talk. I can go a month without talking to my mother.
A month.
Yes, I can still send what I want to send across to her. But I won't talk to her because the relationship is not
It's not there.
You
Up to
get?
now.
It can't be there.
Yeah, I
I'm
understand
fucking
you.
27.
I understand
It
you.
didn't start when I was a child. You see now it's going to
You
start.
start, yeah.
The person I had that relationship with
Was your
was
dad?
my father.
So do you have that kind of relationship with any of your siblings?
No.
Because it doesn't make any sense as a human being. You're alive, and should I ask? Do you have a boyfriend?
Currently, no.
Yes. Okay. Do you develop feelings for guys? Let's say you meet a guy that you like.
Yes.
Can you boldly say? Can you let yourself go into love or relationship?
I've done that just once.
Did you regret it?
No.
It was worth it.
Yes.
So which means you can go again.
I don't know.
So which means you're not as mean as
That means-
as you
I am not mean.
Well, are you aware that that's the picture that a lot of people misunderstand
Who cares about
from
the
experience.
picture?
You have to care.
You don't get it. I am not who you say I am. Why should I care? It's not me. I've been through what I've been through. You have no idea, and you are there judging me. Why?
It might not be judgment.
Then
It
what
might just
is
be
it?
an experience.
But
What
you see,
experience?
An experience
I
where-
don't hurt people. I don't hurt people. A lot of people would testify, people that know me personally. I don't hurt people. Based on my past experiences, I'm very empathic. Like, I feel for people easily.
You know, until
Because I
behind-
know what trauma is, so I wouldn't want people to go through
Okay,
that
let me-
same thing. I'm not a mean person.
Okay, let me give you an example. They say looks can be
I'm just
deceiving.
carefree.
You're
Just
carefree?
Carefree.
Would I agree with you? Now, meeting you behind the stage, studying you, I wasn't very sure of your personality, okay? Until after a long period of time, you smiled. When you smiled the first time, like, oh, she has a beautiful smile, and she's a very warm person. But
Okay.
before then, there is this perception like, what kind of person is she? Does she look very, very no nonsense? You know,
The funniest part is, sorry to cut you short,
Yes.
that look has nothing to do with my past experience. It's just me right from time.
no, I don't agree with that.
No,
I
it's
think
true.
it contributed in building you to who you are today. I can insist on that.
course,
Even
of
if you meet a
course.
professional,
Are you talking about my looks? Is it my
no,
look?
your disposition.
Okay.
Yes, your disposition.
Yes.
It's that built your disposition eventually.
Like 60%
You cannot separate
from
yourself from that.
Yes.
It's not possible.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I'm curious to know if you ever been in a relationship and if you are open to relationships where you meet a guy that really cares about you and you can actually submit into that relationship and say, okay, yes, it's worth it. Not the type who would, you know, there are ladies who naturally hate men. You naturally hate men
I don't hate men because of my father. I don't hate men.
because of your father. So thank God for your father. You should be grateful for your father. So which means there is still a chance for somebody
Yes.
out there.
Exactly.
Is that
Yeah,
possible?
exactly. There's a chance. Why not?
And you're not gonna let this trauma, because it will be unfair of you
Okay.
for the guy to come and inherit this trauma.
Okay, it depends on the person. You just have to understand my kind of person. It's
Yeah.
hard to penetrate me. But when you
Why
eventually,
is it hard? Why?
you can't ask me that.
Yeah, just part of
Unfortunately,
your
I
growing
am
up.
like this, and it's not my fault. It's hard to penetrate me.
Okay.
With time, I had to build bridges.
Yeah.
It's really hard to penetrate me. But when you eventually penetrate me, it's worth it. When I
Okay.
feel safe around you,
So safe around. Yeah, I understand
then
you.
I cannot submit fully. And then you'll be like, this
Person is this sweet and nice and
all of
everything.
that. But you can't see that under a month or two. It's not possible. You have to be very patient to see that part of me.
My concern is the possibility, the impossibility of you not carrying this trauma into a relationship.
I don't.
I won't agree with you. It's almost impossible to separate.
Okay, the only
you from this trauma.
problem I have.
Because there's a lot of scars, lifelong scars,
Yeah.
that has made in your spirit,
Yes,
in your
yes.
body, in your mind, that you're not willing to separate yourself from.
Okay.
So there's no way one very nice guy who will crazily be in love with you will just come and inherit that trauma part of you.
I
Do you understand? Because somehow it might play out.
okay, the thing is,
Yes.
may God not make me jam mad person as a guy. You maybe
Okay.
maybe you go to misbehave because you go collect.
You collect.
Yes. That's just it. That is
Okay.
when that whatever trauma thing
Can
I'm
come to
bringing
play.
can come to play. I can't do that to someone that is nice to me. It's not possible.
You're sure?
I am.
What if it was a
100% sure.
misunderstood
No, there's nothing like
communication?
misunderstood.
Yes,
I
it can be
re-
misunderstood. You
I
can see him
read-
with a man,
No,
with
you don't-
another lady that they have nothing to do.
I'm not that wicked. I'm not a wicked person.
Okay.
I read people a lot. I might react. But it doesn't mean that I will not go behind and do something stupid.
Stupid,
No.
okay.
It's not that bad.
Okay.
It's not that bad. I've just made peace with whatever it is
Went
that's
through.
happened.
Yeah.
Whatever it is that I've gone through. And I've made a promise to myself that I would not make other people suffer for what they know nothing about.
What efforts have you put in place to pass this kind of information across? Like, from your experience, do you have people you've mentored or people you look at on the streets and you try to reach out to and guide from having similar experiences, or you just leave your trauma and let them live theirs?
I actually do that with parents a lot, mothers. I tend to talk to mothers a lot.
Okay, what do you tell them?
Because I believe they have a major role to play in their children's life, especially the women, the girls, the girl child.
No, for those girls you see on the streets who don't have access to their mothers, do you?
Of course, I do that
reach
a
out?
lot. For people that know me personally, I do that a whole lot.
Okay, try to talk
Like-
to them.
If you're my friend, you don't contact in one way or the other, because I would always talk to you. Why not? I do that a whole lot.
You share from your experience.
I share from my experience. I might not tell you exactly
Just give
what
them.
it is.
Yeah.
But I'll just tell you. I'll just talk to you somehow.
To make them understand that there's more to life.
You understand? And I talk to mothers a lot, especially mothers. Yes. Because mothers tend to get it wrong most times.
Mothers.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure there are mothers watching right now. So
Yeah. They tend to get it wrong most times.
how?
Communicate with your girl child. Have this connection with your girl child. Everything will be shouts.
Or beat?
Everything will be church, as a matter of fact. Church no dey solve everything. I dey tell you the gospel truth. Everything will be church.
Beat, you know the servant too.
Beating no dey solve am safe. E get where they beat marriage, I can't dey used to am.
To the beat.
As I dey like, I dey bear pain die.
Wow.
What if you kill yourself? I will survive am.
Wow.
Yes, that's the truth. What
Do
if
you
you
cry?
kill person that dey survive am?
Do you cry?
If I want to.
So you can get an emotional breakdown where you could cry.
Close doors.
Close doors. You wouldn't let anyone see your
I don't like
tears.
people see my tears because I hate people telling me sorry.
Wow. There's quite a lot that you're going through without you admitting it. Because I don't think if you are empathetic in public, that makes you weak. Do you see yourself as being weak by being empathetic in public?
I don't understand. Things get to me. Must you see my tears?
That's the humanity part of you now.
I don't understand. I don't want people to see my tears now. They must
I
see
feel
it.
over time you don't.
That's the humanity. That's like this strong mind, like nothing.
Strong
Because
But the truth is, you don't get waiting they happen now. I mean, never happened before. Like, what have I not seen at this point? What is it? Tell me. Nothing is new to me anymore. You know, get story where you want them and you fish fake me.
wow.
Or just like, that's part of life. I don't think you understand what it means to pick up a dead
Somebody
child.
like you cannot let's say you know enter
No, for-
domestic.
I'm throw it in the
Yes.
pit toilet and act like
Because
nothing happened.
it will
Yeah,
be
because
also-
that thing alone, just even try to create a picture in my mind, it's already traumatic.
Yes.
Like it fell off, you picked it up and you took it to a pit toilet and disposed of it like nothing happened.
Like nothing happened. And I went to sit and discuss with the so-called family members. We were doing meeting.
Wow. It only took the grace of God for you not to have poisoned one or two persons. So. Because I believe that there was so much hatred,
Yes,
so much hate and bitterness inside you that,
especially towards the men.
yeah.
But
Apart from what you
thank
told-
God for my father. I still say it to tomorrow. May he so rest in peace. My father played a major. My father is the reason why I'm this lovely. If not, like I said before, by now, if I don't poison one or two people, act like it's not here.
We'll see how men, of course.
Men especially.
Just imagine now, say there are some people who something like this has happened to or who are going through this.
Yeah.
And then that's why you find out that you see a man or a woman wakes up one night and then
Said,
stab person to death.
because if a womanizer falls in love with you and decides to marry you tomorrow, that man's life is not safe.
Yes,
You shouldn't even bother.
No, you might not know he's a womanizer and it falls in love with
I
you
will
tomorrow
know.
and marry. Men can hide things.
And you should hide it now.
Yeah.
His
So
own
Men can
life
hide
should
things.
end.
But by the time you find out that man's life is not safe now.
It's possible his life is not safe. Who knows?
Can you imagine? Okay.
Oh God, I
You see, that's why I say you've not healed completely.
That's why I said I'm a very lovely person. I don't hurt people that do not hurt me. I'm a very lovely person.
I think what she's explaining is she doesn't want a situation where
You don't want to feel vulnerable.
bring her to begin to reflect back.
I don't want
She
it.
doesn't want. So if you're a man,
That's
and
why
you
I
such a
met a guy. He's a toxic person. I left that relationship immediately.
Immediately?
How do you understand why I left?
Okay.
Because I went up him.
For his own good.
It's for his own good.
for him to stay alive.
Wow.
He was begging like he would change. I'm like, okay, no matter of change.
Change.
We don't understand.
Yes, you're living
Left
for your own
the
good.
relationship.
You go fire him.
I'm not scared of you. I'm scared
Of what you do
of
to
what
you.
I will do to you. So day or day make I day my day.
See,
Wow.
So for the love of God, I will always beg you, please, if you know you are a toxic person,
Don't come close.
if you know you have so and so character, please stay your own, make I stay my own. It's better I don't get married than say I marry person killer. I might not know when I do it.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, I understand.
yes, yeah. That's
That's the truth. You might not
Yes.
even know when you find yourself in that position.
Yes, yes.
So I really need someone that understands me.
I'm patient with you.
That will be patient with me. That will understand my story.
Yes.
So that you will know that there are things you shouldn't do around me. And if I told you they do, I make I know.
Wow. Do you have a long-term plan, or you are taking every day as it comes and making the best out of it? With the trauma you've been through, your current state, the relationship, and your mindset towards dealing with people and how people will deal with you. How do you, because not everyone would just understand what you've been through on the go.
Yeah.
Some people might also need time to digest your personality and accept it.
No vex. So it depends on what you mean by what see person to me. What do you think someone will do to me that will reflect, that will take me back?
Humanizing.
To the past? Do
Humanizing.
you think the person just match me? You
No,
know, do me
humanizing.
nothing now.
Humanizing is one of them.
Rub it on my face
Rub it, it's possible.
Rub it to your face, possibly.
Happens.
and tell me I cannot do anything.
Okay, it might not be that bold. It might not be outrightly you cannot do anything.
Some
but
men can do it. Some men
Yes,
do it every day.
Yes, yes, of course.
Okay,
I promise
yeah.
you can do it and tell me sorry. Fine and good. I might not react. But you dare not tell me I can't do anything.
Woman king.
As in,
The authority
as in.
you see, that's why I keep saying most times when people wants to settle down there, it is good you go deeper a bit so that you can be able to find where this person is coming
So
from.
all the people who date 3 months, 4 months and get married, I don't know. They don't know what they're ever getting
This is
into.
why people wake up in the morning and you find out that one person has by
By the
the
other
other
one.
person or the other person, because you don't know where the person is coming from. Now this is a mindset that
Yeah.
has been built for years.
So
the
you need somebody that can match.
that can
Yes.
match and understand
Understand.
that okay, this person is coming from this background or
So,
this situation.
I need to now put
begin
in
to
this
put whatever
effort,
decision I want to make. I will factor that in.
Exactly.
So that it does not, raise that scenario back again. Because this thing is now movement, now spirit. You go just wake up one day, you do one thing, and then you realize before you realize yourself, you don't happen, you have. So you see, it's beyond just meeting a woman and saying, I love you. I want to marry you tomorrow. You marry.
Whether I like it or not, everyone has been through one kind of trauma or the other growing up. But if we want to let it ride on us, we might not be where we are today. That's the truth.
A lot of girls have been raped. A lot.
Yes.
A lot. They can't speak out because there's this picture.
Has anyone ever told you such?
She gets, yes. There's this picture. But what makes mine different is I picked my dead child that fell off from my body.
You held that in your hand.
I held it
The child.
and threw it in the pig toilet. So me being raped is one thing. That site, that particular scenario is another thing.
Gives you a different kind of
Yes, of course.
mindset entirely. The good part is you didn't actually accept revenge of your mom, which is a good
Which is a
thing.
good thing, yeah.
Do you have other relationships with your sisters?
No,
Not at all. And they are all okay with it.
they don't have a choice.
No, it's not about you saying you don't have a choice. That's part of it. That's what I was referring to.
That
About you
you're
being
not-
mean.
you are not
Yes,
totally
you are not
free
accepted
from
that I'm mean. Yes.
They were never
would you say
close
they don't have a
to
choice?
me.
They were never close.
They're
So
not close to
why
you,
would they
doesn't-
want to come close to me now?
That is you being mean.
You
Because
don't
what
get
if they want to reach out to you?
You don't get the point.
What if they want to reach out to you?
You don't get. We talk.
When you talk, but you're not
We
close.
talk.
Yeah.
But I can't sit to my sister now and tell her about me. She doesn't know anything about me.
Right now.
Yes, she has never known anything about me. So why would she want to know now?
No.
You don't get it. We are not quarreling. We talk. But the truth is, I keep things to myself a lot. I don't discuss anything with them. Not even my sisters, not even my mother. None of them.
Do you have anybody you talk to?
I don't talk to anybody.
You don't have a friend that you're close that you talk to? Is a relative or someone you talk
Which relative? Who relative?
to? Okay, well, let's say you had bad experiences. So besides the privilege which we are grateful of for talking to us.
The truth is, you see this particular thing I just talked to you guys about now. I've talked to just one person about it.
In this whole world.
So the person could see me now as I talk so.
The person can relate.
And the person can relate 100%. Aside that, I've not talked to anybody about
Anybody.
it.
You've held on to it all these years. You are strong, bro. You are very strong. Because even some men can't even keep contain this one. One of the things women are far stronger than men. It's just physical strength that makes the man feel he's actually stronger.
You know, most times we don't get to, say, is it they judgmental? They blame people. But most times you don't know the direction where it's coming from. You see, if she had not come to say things like this, if you see how they react for marriage, or for the say, I don't want to stay in this marriage, I want to leave this relationship. They say, but everybody they cheat now, the cheating will make you want to leave your home, but you don't know where the person is coming from. You see? So most times we don't just pass judgments.
You have a child?
No.
Okay, you don't.
You don't, okay.
I'm very sure that you're not going to raise your child. You're going to put in so much effort not to raise your child the way your mom.
I wouldn't, and God forbid.
Because sometimes it's possible that children who experience such trauma transfer such to their own children.
That is what makes me different. I would not do that. As a matter of fact, based on my past experience, like I said before, I talked to mothers a whole lot. Please go close to your child. They are going through a lot. These children are going through a lot, but they are scared of talking to you because you are too strict. You too carry church for head. Be a mother. As you be pastor, after pastor, leave and for when you come back house, be a mother
to your kids.
To your kids. I tend to talk to mothers a lot. That's what makes me different. And my child will never go through such. I reject it. And if any man rape my pikin, I'll cut off a prick. Nothing like let justice take its course. Never. I'll cut off a prick.
An eye for an eye.
I'm telling you the gospel truth. So maybe not just try them.
Wow.
So the way you are now, by the time you get married and you now maybe your other comes will drop one day and forgetfully or knowing he tries to force himself on you, it's not safe.
It's not safe.
It is well.
Any small fault.
If
anything's false, don't try it with me.
If you buy the person.
But you definitely would have weak spots that a man would be able to access.
It's not left
if
for
he's
the man
patient to study them.
To study them. Like I said before, it's hard, but definitely yes. Why not? It's hard to
You're not
penetrate.
outrightly mean.
I am not even. I don't even see myself like a mean person, anyways.
You are small. For me as a man, I'm not afraid of you.
You don't have to.
I'm afraid of you. I can't wait to just finish podcast now and shift to this side.
Why? You don't have to be.
I'm just joking.
All right, thank you so much. This is Family Clinic. We keep saying subscribe and ensure you listen and follow us on all platforms so that you can learn and also introduce some new life-changing style at your daily activity. So always subscribe to us and listen to us and follow us. Thank you, and we love you.